Alright again guys, here we are for race 2 of the Tuesday night S15 Silvia series at Alsace Village. After the mess up I made of the first race and not actually reading down through the grid, we are going to get a grid order reference now. This is actually set by the driver rating, so we've got Grasshopper on pole, Alba is second, Thomas third, Wadru fourth, Dyson is in fifth, Paul is sixth, James Stevens 7th, Molson 8th, Kev is 9th, Dan Bailey 10th, and Joe Smiles 11th. So without further ado, let's get into it. Grasshopper getting quite a good start there. I don't think Alba's going to quite snatch the lead away from him just yet, but is he? He has got the inside for turn 1. Managing to shut the door on Thomas and Wadru there. They're going to have to throw some more defensive shapes, otherwise Thomas is going to manage to find his way through. Alba has currently taken up first place, so he's managed to get past Grasshopper. It looks like Thomas is trying to come through as well. They're almost 3 wide into this next turn. They are 3 wide, they're 3 abreast. There's 3 more behind them as well. So we've got Alba, Grasshopper, Thomas. Alba managing to get the move, but it looks like Thomas is there as well, so there's still a 3-way battle for first place. I think I'm going to run out of breath for this one. We got Alba is currently sat in first. Thomas is trying to make his way through though. He's second. No, he's gone up to first. We got Alba's in second. We got Grasshoppers in third. Thomas having a big twitch. I think Alba's going to get through again. Alba's managed to take up first place again. He's got Grasshopper behind him second. Thomas is third. Wadru's in fourth. We got Dyson fifth. Dan Bailey's made it up to sixth. He's on a charge. We got URL Paulie. He's in seventh. Bit of a moment there from Dyson, I think it was. We got Jerry Smiles is 8th, but he's going to lose that place to Mawson. Mawson's going to go around the outside here, but Jerry's got the inside for this turn. But Mawson's managed to get it done. Is he? Yeah, he's gone around the outside. Mawson's managed to get a lovely move there. Jerry going to have to sit back behind him for a minute. Kev's there as well. Kev's in 10th place. James Stephen 11th. So not sure what happened to James Stephen. I think he had a bit of a bad start and he's all the way on the back foot now. We've got Alba. Alba's still currently our race leader. So Alba followed by Grasshopper, followed by Thomas, followed by Wadru. See if Alba manages to make this one a win, or if it is going to have it snatched away from him again. See our race. Oh, as he tags the wall slightly there. That's going to cost him a little bit. I think Grasshopper might have the run. He might be able to look for a move into turn 1, but he's not done it just yet. As it looks like Thomas might have to run on Grasshopper. He's got Wadru really close behind him as well as Thomas. So a proper little train forming here at the front. They've calmed down a little bit. They're not jostling for positions as much as they were in the first lap. Although it looks like there's someone trying to go up the inside of... I think Thomas was trying to go up the inside of Grasshopper, and I think there was a little bit of contact, so he backed off. Thomas getting a really good exit out of that last turn. He's all over the back bumper. Grasshopper is going to be close enough. I think he's moved to the outside. Looked like he was going to move back over to the inside and try and get it up the inside again. Right on his bumper again. He's going to try and sling it up the inside here. I'm sure Grasshopper's on the outside. This is the dirtier place of the track. There is more grip on the inside, but Thomas kind of glancing off the... Grasshopper's managed to keep it though. He's still ahead. I think Wadru's going to look for a move now as well. He is. Wadru is looking for that move, but as it looks like Grasshopper and Thomas have managed to get past Alba. Alba going slightly deep, losing that first place. Grasshopper. Oh, Grasshopper's on the grass. That's unlucky Grasshopper. So Thomas has managed to take up first place. He's got Alba sat behind him in second. This first place battle is really... It's a bit much, lads. I'm starting to lose my breath. So we've got Thomas currently in first place, Alba's second, Wadru's third. Wadru looking for the move as well though. It looks like he might No, he's not going to quite get past him there. We'll come back to these in just a second. So Waju is third. We've got Dyson's fourth. Paul is fifth. Grasshopper's all the way down in sixth, and he's now been attacked by Mawson and Jerry as well. I think he might lose that position to these two. These are looking like they've got a better run. Mawson's on his outside. Jerry's going to the outside as well. They're trying to make it free abreast again. Mawson looking for the move down the inside. Grasshopper's pulled ahead slightly. Is he going to manage to keep it? We've also got Dan Bailey there as well. Dan Bailey's really close to these four, so yeah, they're trying to chase down the top five. Jerry 8th place, we've got Dan Bailey 9th, as I said. Kev is 10th. James Stevens in the pits. Looks like we might have a retirement. Looks like he's got some damage to that car. Our race leader Thomas is still currently first place. He's got Alba right on the back of him now in second. Alba's trying to retake that position off him. He was unlucky to lose it to Waju in the final stages of race one, but Waju just seemed to have the better pace. Perhaps he had less worn tyres. Oh, a little bit of a slide there from Thomas. Alba trying to look up the inside, but wasn't quite enough room to get it done. It looks like Wadru's pulling alongside Alba now as well. He's on his inside. He has pulled just ahead. So Wadru taking up second place for a minute. Looking like Alba's got the run up the hill though. I think he has just edged ahead of him again. He has. Almost a bit of a moment there for Alba. Looked like he was working that steering wheel. Waju with the current fastest lap of a 2-minute 4.62. Keeps looking, doesn't he? Keeps having a sniff up that inside, but not quite close enough at this point. We've got Dyson. Dyson's managed to get past Grasshopper. I think he's moved up to... Oh no, Grasshopper fell a couple of places, didn't he, after that? He had a bit of an off. So Dyson up to 4th. Grasshopper 5th. He's got Mawson still behind him though. Mawson's managed to get past Paulie. Oh, as he goes a bit deep, that's let Paulie and Jerry through. It's unlucky Mawson. So we've got Paul in 6th, behind Grasshopper. Got Jerry right behind him there. Looks like Jerry... Oh, it looks like he was really catching him in the slip, really closing up to him. So he has a bit of a moment. Has Jerry got a better run out of this turn? I think he has. Yeah, Jerry's right there. He's pulled over to the inside. Paul having a little look. He knows he's there. He's let him through. He's going to have to run out of here though, is he? I think he has. The old switcheroo in effect. Jerry's still there though on the outside. I think Paul's going to get it fully done here though. No, Jerry kind of jumps ahead a bit. Jerry's still there. Paul's not quite got the move done yet. Mawson's now got Dan Bailey chasing him. Dan Bailey getting quite close as well. I think he's going to be looking for that move soon. Looking like the mediums are pretty are paying off for Dan in this second race here. Slowly approaching the 10-minute mark, so we're almost halfway through this race. Kev, 10th. Oh, Wadru, look at my PP, has now managed to get past Alba. So he's taken that second place off of Alba. We'll check in with the race leaders now. As Kev goes quite deep, and he's not going to lose a place to anyone, but it's not going to help his efforts to try and catch the pack back up. Thomas's soft's looking quite warm now. The front's on that S15. If you look at the graphic on the bottom left, you can see that the fronts are almost halfway. Oh, Wadru looking for the move down the inside. I think he might have got it done. He was hard on the brakes there. I think he's still alongside. Thomas hasn't quite lost it yet. He's got the inside for this turn, so Wadru's going to still be there, I think, on the outside. Yeah, we can see him. Just about see him there. Still a crazy battle going on for first place. These three within probably 0.2, 0.3 of a second, if that. Very, very close driving. Alba nearly getting the move done past Wadru then. I think he glanced off the back of Thomas and that moved him back down the order, and now Wadru's managed to get the run on Thomas, but Thomas has got the inside for this turn. I think he's going to keep that first place for the meantime. Alba trying to look around the outside of Wadru there, not quite getting it done. All the while Dyson is starting to creep into the background as well. He's going to be on the back of him soon, I'm sure. He is closing up to him. Wadru's looking to try and make it 2 out of 2. I think Alba's going to be a little bit miffed because he's been starting really well, managing to take up that first place, and then he loses it. Still battling with these two though. Another two of our resident aliens. Alba trying to cement his name in the alien book. He's definitely up there. We've got, look at my Wadru, look at my PP, look at my Wadru. We got look at my PP, Wadru managing to make it past Thomas. Thomas, he's got a run though. He might have to switcheroo, but he's getting forced out wide. He's not going to quite get it done there. He's going to have to better run here. Meanwhile, Alba's still there. He's waiting in the wings. He's ready to pounce. Oh, as Thomas goes deep, he's gone onto the grass. Is he going to lose second place to Alba? He manages to maintain control of the car. That was a great recovery there. Awesome recovery by Thomas. I thought he was going to completely lose it, but he's still racing. He has lost that position momentarily to Alba though. Alba's going to be trying to chase down Wadru in first place and try and gap Thomas a little bit, but I think it's going to be difficult. All very good, consistent drivers. Dyson's there as well. Dyson's starting to close up onto the back of him too. He's in fourth place. Grasshopper's in fifth. He's kind of in a little bit of no man's land at the minute, bit of limbo, but he's going to be trying his most to make the most of them softs, I'm sure. Paul is in fifth. Jerry Smiles, no, Paul, sorry, Grasshopper was fifth. Paul is sixth. Jerry Smiles seventh. Mawson's in eighth, and he's getting challenged by Dan Bailey now. Dan Bailey probably making him sweat, I'm sure. Mawson's going to be wringing out his gloves after this one. Dan Bailey 9th. Kev's down in 10th. Oh, James Stevens is back out. So James Stevens, perhaps he had a takeaway turn up or something, I'm not sure, but he seemed to go to the pits for an awfully long time. Perhaps he had to drop the kids off at the pool. Look at my Wadrew's taking up first place, and he's still there currently. He's being chased down by Alba and Thomas though. He's trying to gap him. We are coming up to the final stage of this race now. We're 15.5 minutes through this 20-minute race. Race number 2 of 3. So it looks like the fight for first place has settled down now. Fairly consistent gap between them front 3 and Dyson as well. Well, Grasshopper's starting to creep up to him as well though, but I think he's taken too much out of that soft compound now to be able to actually start attacking. Paul is in 6th still. Jerry Smiles behind him 7th. Oh, it's Mawson hits the wall slightly there in the background. I think Dan Bailey's got to run now. I think Mawson's going to lose that place to Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey's got the inside. Also sliding back behind. He's not going to get the switcheroo done there. He's going to be... Oh dear, look at his tyres. Mawson is really suffering from the tyre wear there. I think he might have been sliding the car a bit more than he wanted to. So look at Dan's. Yeah, Dan's on the mediums and looks like it's definitely paying off for him in this race. Be interesting to see what compounds they go through in the next one, as he has a little bit of an error and Mawson manages to get through. I think Mawson's front right is going to be absolutely dead by the end of this race. But we'll see, we'll come back to these two. Kev still currently in 10th. Yeah, he's not really managed to chip away at that gap. He's not really catching up to the back of the rest of the pack just yet, but he's still got a few minutes. He's got 3 minutes, I believe. Well, probably less than 3 minutes now. James Stevens going for the fastest lap. He has managed to get it. He's got a 2 minutes .4. So a 2 minute 4:15. Wadrew's still in first place. If he doesn't have an error, he's going to make it 2 out of 3. Albert just losing out to him as well in the first race. Albert's not too far behind, but he's not going to be making the most of the slipstream just yet, so he's going to be trying to chip away at that gap that Wadrew's managed to create and see if he can manage to get a pass done in these final stages as we approach the last minute. Oh, look at Alba's tyres. Alba's fronts are pretty much dead. It's going to have to be a little bit like driving on ice out there at the moment. possibly why he's not managed to chip that gap down as much as he'd have liked. He's just struggling now for the grip. Does look like he is suffering with a bit of understeer. And this is the corner that does it. Or one of the corners. A lot of these corners very sort of off camber. Or cambered. So they like to eat the tyres. Oh, this is the final lap, so we go on board with Wadru. Look at my PP. He's going to make it 2 out of 3. Sure he'd be happy with that result. Look at my PP, usual winner. We've got Alba 2nd place. Thomas is your 3rd place. Dyson 4th. Grasshopper 5th. Paulie and Jerry having a little bit of a battle. Is Jerry going to manage to get back past him? Or he's going to manage to get past him? I think Paul's going to manage to hold him off. Yeah, that's going to be it. Paul is 6th, Jerry is 7th. Dan Bailey 8th. Molson 9th. Kev's going to bring it home in 10th. And James Stephen has finished in 11th. After his little excursion to the pits. Well, that was race 2 anyway, guys. I hope you see me for race 3. I've been vexed. I will catch you next time.